Hey, good morning. It's Mark here with another morning rant. Um, Time is 4:22. I've been up for about an hour. Don't ask me why, because I don't know why. Um, Took a week off. Had to just decompress. So it's kind of good that I took that week off. A lot going on in the news today. Of course, there's always a lot going on in the news. Number one, most importantly, is Hurricane Ida. It hit New Orleans directly as a Category 4. I think 16 years ago to the day. 16 years ago to the day, August 29th, 2005, Hurricane Katrina hit Mississippi as a Category 4, I believe. And it wasn't the hurricane that destroyed New Orleans. It was the breach of the walls of the barriers blocking the water from consuming New Orleans that destroyed New Orleans. But to the day, August 29th, my wife and I was stationed in New Orleans at the time. As a matter of fact, I was set to leave New Orleans September 8th, I think. I had orders to leave New Orleans. So we were going to leave New Orleans before Hurricane Katrina hit. I had orders to Camp Lejeune, North Carolina, and then within 4 months, I had orders to recruiting duty. So, yeah, it was crazy. But they got canceled, and I got orders to Norfolk, Virginia. But regardless, I was still on the path to leave New Orleans when we got the call saying, "Hey, you guys get out of there," So, and I was concerned. I said, "Hey, I hope that these levees work." I mean, 16 years to the day, and there have been a couple of hurricanes after Katrina that have come through the Gulf of Mexico and caused the damage, but not as bad as Hurricane Katrina did. So I'm hoping. I said, okay, well, I hope that Hurricane Ida, if it's gonna hit New Orleans, which if it hits, it hits. I hope that these levees work, because it's been 16 years. The federal government and the state government and the local government has had 16 years to fix those levees, to fix the levee issue. So far, so good. I haven't heard anything about the levees breaching. I haven't heard anything about massive flooding, even though in New Orleans, you can get a decent rain to come through and it'll flood in New Orleans, because we all know that New Orleans is a bowl. New Orleans sits like a bowl. On one side, you got the Mississippi River, I want to say, and on the other side, you got Lake Pontchartrain. Lake Pontchartrain is that big hole that you see on the Louisiana map. And yeah, a decent rain will come through and it'll flood in New Orleans because it sits in a bowl. If you look at where I used to work way back, the berm or the watermark would be here, and then we would have a berm, a earthen structure that went up to about here, but the parking lot was here. So the watermark was here, the berm was here, but the parking lot was here. So that lets you know right there that once that water comes over. So anyway, so let's just hope that everybody's safe in New Orleans. I mean, I think they reported one death so far. The entire New Orleans parish, Plaquemines Parish, like a lot of different parishes, because they don't have counties, they have parishes. A lot of parishes in Louisiana in that southeastern direction have been without power. So I've heard that some of my family and friends in Mobile, Alabama, may be without power. Give me a second. Yep, I don't know anybody right now that's going through some issues in Mississippi. I haven't seen any major reports in Mississippi, but I do know that in New Orleans, the entire area is without power. Let me go back to Huffington Post main thing here, the main page here. just to show you guys here. So move this over a little bit more. So just by looking at this, and I'm not going through the Weather Channel and everything like that, but just by looking at this right here, the hurricane is now past New Orleans and is heading northeast. But this area right here that's in red, this is area that's without power. So, and again, this is Lake Pontchartrain. I hope that don't, whatever that is. Okay. I thought they would have a map. But, yeah, they don't have a map, so I just leave it alone. But hey, if you got family and friends in the New Orleans area, if you got family and friends in Mississippi, if you got family and friends in the Alabama region that's affected by Hurricane Ida, see if you can get in contact with them, pray for them. Let's hope FEMA comes through this time. Let's hope that this is not a repeat of 2005. Let's hope that everybody got their shit together and that the governor, the mayor, the FEMA director, the president, let's hope that they're all on their game and that they're doing what they need to do to take care of the people down in New Orleans, the greater New Orleans area, the Mississippi area, and in some cases the Mobile, Alabama area, and just be safe. One thing that I saw on the news was that President Biden was at FEMA talking about the issues going on in FEMA. And a Fox News reporter asked him about Afghanistan. He walked away. He said, look, I'm not talking about Afghanistan right now. And I agree with that for any president. Okay, if I'm here talking about one tragedy, don't bring up another tragedy. Talk to me about that tragedy or that crisis at the respective time. So if I was Joe Biden, I would have walked away too. Because I'm not going to get into a tit for tat with everything, because then it's going to open up questions about everything. And my focus right now was on the Hurricane Ida and their issues. So, I gotta turn my alarm off. Give me a second. I'm sorry. So yeah, and again, we can discuss, and here's another thing, Afghanistan. Just when we tried to get everybody out, we were on the verge of getting everybody out safely. The airport was attacked and 12 Marines died. Tragic. 12 of my brothers and sisters passed away. Was it 12? Was it all Marines, or it was some Marines? 12 Marines and sailors. Let me go and make sure. Let's see. Now, they talked about, one of the things that they talked about, I can't, 12 U.S. service members killed. 12 U.S. service members killed. It was 11 Marines and 1 Navy medic, because the Navy is just not our Uber. The Navy is our medical facilities. The Marine Corps does not have a Navy field of medicine, so we rely on the United States Navy for our medical needs. So because we are not a separate branch of service, we are a department within a service. We are a department of the Navy. We are a branch of the Navy. And 11 Marines died and 1 Navy medic was killed. And one of the main controversies was Joe Biden apparently looking at his watch during the time where the bodies were coming off the C-130, which, it's bad. Biden is bad optics. You shouldn't have done it. It makes you look, it makes it look as if you were not mourning the dead, like you had somewhere else better to be. This is reminiscent of George H.W. Bush when he looked at his watch during the presidential debate. Now, people went up in arms about that because, okay, you're looking at your watch during the presidential debate. How are you? Do you think you're that important? So we have got to slam Joe Biden for apparently looking at his watch as dead soldiers or dead Marines and sailors were coming off the aircraft. So, like I said, a lot is going on in the news. And another thing, we can, and Joe Biden is right to say that this was something that President Trump set in motion. But unfortunately, Joe Biden, this is on your watch. It should have been done better. Should have been done better. And, you know, they're going to be scholars that's going to piece this thing together a couple of years down the line to find out what exactly went wrong. They're calling to, you know, what's crazy is they're calling for Joe Biden to be impeached. Go figure, right? So, yeah, a lot is going on over the last week. And I watched the news, I argued with the TV, and I just stayed away for about a week, just so I can get some things together. And I'm still waiting on this one piece of information to come in before I make my full announcement on what's going on with me. Nothing tragic, nothing bad. It's all good. But I'm just waiting on, again, because I don't believe until shit happens. So I'm waiting on this one document to come in so I can let you guys know what's going on. But again, a lot going on in the news. Hurricane Ida has ravaged New Orleans. Thankfully, so far, I haven't heard anything about the levees. We still got a crisis going on in Afghanistan. But this was bound to happen. And I've said this before and I'll say it again. It was going to take a president to just say to themselves, we have got to stop this. How long do we have to continue staying in Afghanistan just to prove a point? We spent roughly $2 trillion in Afghanistan. Do you know how many kids we could have put through college for $2 trillion? Do you know how that $2 trillion could have paid for our roads and bridges? And let's not even talk about the entire $2 trillion. Okay. Let's go up until after Osama bin Laden was killed. We should have pulled out of everything right then. Now, Mitt Romney was on, was it Fox News Sunday or a CNN show? He was on the Sunday show, and he made a lot of sense. He was saying basically that this nation, America, has everywhere we go, we stay. World War II, Germany, we got troops in Germany. World War II, Japan, we still got troops in Japan. Cuba, still got troops down there. Panama, troops down there. Philippines, troops over there. Korea, Vietnam, still got troops there. So everywhere this country go, we stay. For peacekeeping, for nation building, for political reasons, to emphasize or to back up what we're doing there. We stay for whatever reason. So Mitt Romney was saying we should stay in Afghanistan. I'm against us staying anywhere, especially this long. Germany, why are we still there? I get it that we have diplomats and things like that, but why does the military still need to be there? Japan, Okinawa, why are we still there? The Okinawans don't want us there anyway. So shift it, move everything off Okinawa, move it to Guam. That's a U.S. territory. Move it to Guam. Why are we still in Japan? I get it. We should have diplomats and things like that. And then there's the threat of China. But why are we still there? South Korea. I know we got North Korea to the north, but do we need as big of a presence? They've been in a stalemate for 60 years almost. And we can in everywhere we go, Okinawa, Germany, South Korea, Vietnam, everywhere we go, the forces that are there are pretty much there to stabilize the region until we get more people there. So it's tricky. It's tricky. But we can save a ton of money by bringing majority of the troops back to America. And again, there's a whole lot of things that are above my pay grade as to why we're there. And in some cases, I agree, we should be there. But Afghanistan, we got Osama bin Laden. We've proved our point. It's been 20 years. This was bound to happen under Joe Biden, Trump, Obama, Bush. It was going to happen. We were going to have to get out of there one day. Biden just said, hey, let it be my day. I'll make the hard decision. I'll make the hard choice. I will get out of there. When Obama should have done it. But I'm going to leave it at that. If you're watching right now, I appreciate it. Continue to watch. Get some friends to add on to the channel. For those that are in the Mobile, Mississippi, New Orleans region that's affected by the hurricane, you guys be safe. Seek shelter. Help is on the way. And I will see you guys on the next video. All right? Y'all be safe out there. Y'all have a great Monday. All right? I'm out.